You're watching The Maths, starring Sir Isaac Newton. In this episode, we shall be discovering the calculus. The world is filled with numbers. These numbers are to no use to us, unless we have tools such as the calculus. The calculus was discovered by a man named Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton was an Irish-born philosopher who discovered the calculus in 1733. In 1733, Sir Isaac Newton decided it would be a good idea to take a visit to America. While in America, Sir Isaac Newton discovered the calculus. While on an extended trip to the Utah desert, Sir Isaac Newton decided to pick up a hobby that would be known to him for the rest of his life: archaeology. Sir Isaac Newton began to dig around in the Utah desert until he stumbled across a most curious finding. It was the calculus. Please get your copybooks ready, as it is time for problem number 1. Find the maximum volume and the dimensions that give you said volume of a box that is to be crafted from a piece of cardboard that is 13 centimeters by 14 centimeters. Write your answer in your copybook and put your pencil down. The answer to the problem will be given at the end of the program. Now we will discover an important tool of the maths: the maths crockpot. Let's see what's inside. Your math homework. A beverage of your choice. A half-eaten snack. A dog leash with additional dog collar. Battery-powered candles. A video game remote. A rock painted with a porcupine. A picture of a small child. These are all essential to be included in your math crockpot. Additional items may include a can opener, protective socks, tape, tissues to stop the tears, a laser pointer, and most importantly, your reading spectacles. Copy this down in your copybook. It is now time for your second problem. If Newton has 4 matches and he plans to eat 2 of them, how long will it take the Arctic to freeze over, assuming that Newton is facing north and Kendall is facing west? Write your answer down in your copybook. Here is the solution to problem 1. First, you will need a primary equation. This primary equation is length times width times height. You will also need 2 secondary equations. Length equals 14 minus 2h, and width equals 13 minus 2h. Using these formulas, you can plug in values until you get increasingly closer to the max volume. Here is the max volume and the dimensions that make the max volume. There is an additional solution for problem 1. You will again need to employ the use of your primary and secondary equations. Combining the two, you will come up with this formula. After some quick multiplication, you end up with this. You must then take the first derivative, which is this. After you have done that, you must take the quadratic formula and plug in a, b, and c, which looks like this. Solve that for h, and you get these two numbers. Using the second derivative test, you can solve that only 2.24 is a relative max, and after some quick multiplication, you can come up with your length, width, and max volume. Here is the answer to problem 2. Cole Hinton is equal to Martin Freeman.